What does this octagonal red sign mean? What action should you take when you see this sign? What does this circular red sign with a white bar indicate? What is the meaning of this road sign? What does this sign prohibit? What does this sign with a red X mean? What does this triangular sign with a person walking indicate? What does this blue circular sign with arrows mean? What maneuver is forbidden by this sign? What hazard does this warning sign indicate? What condition does this warning sign alert you to? What does this warning sign mean? What does this sign with two arrows indicate? What should you watch out for when you see this sign? What potential hazard does this sign indicate? Who should you be especially cautious of when seeing this sign? What is the maximum legal speed indicated by this sign? What does this road sign signify? What action is prohibited by this sign? What does this diamond-shaped sign signify? What is the meaning of this sign? What does this blue circular sign with a number indicate? What direction must you travel according to this sign? What does this blue sign with an arrow instruct you to do? What is prohibited in the area where this sign is posted? What does this warning sign indicate about the road surface? What should you prepare for when you see this sign? What structure are you approaching according to this sign? What is prohibited by this sign? Which turn is not allowed according to this sign? What is the meaning of this sign? What does this blue and red sign indicate about the road ahead? What facility does this sign indicate? What does this blue sign with a white H represent? What is indicated by this sign? What type of intersection is ahead according to this sign? What does this warning sign indicate? What should you be aware of when you see this sign? What does this sign warn you about? What hazard does this sign indicate? What should you be aware of in this area? What is approaching, as indicated by this sign? What type of railway crossing is ahead? Which side of the obstacle must you pass? What does this blue sign instruct drivers to do? Who is not allowed to enter this area? What is prohibited by this sign? What does this sign indicate? What does this sign with a number inside a red circle mean? What does this triangular sign with a plus sign indicate?